I promise this will be the only comment. Hi. Unless something funny happens. But Chapter 15, Into the Shadow. You stare in horror at the swirling rift in the air that leads to the realm of shadow. The portal that the corrupted Prince Aaron just disappeared into what Nia had as prisoner. No. Nia. That conniving little bastard. I knew he should never trust him. Don't wring his neck, rip his eyes out, my fist through his chest. You hear sobbing across the throne room. King Arlen hunches over the slain body of Prince Balder. My boy. My sweet boy. What do we do now? Aaron won. He played all of us. And now he's fled to the realm of shadow where the Dreadlord rules. You stare at this whirling portal. Imagine Nia in a world of darkness, all alone. A prize for the Dreadlord. A body to be taken. And you know you won't let that happen. You step forward, bold and determined. There's only one thing we can do. We go into the realm of shadow after them. Entering the realm of shadow is a death sentence. No one has ever made it out alive. If I want Shadow Court Duchess nearly killed us, how are we gonna beat the lot of them? We're not prepared to face whatever evil waits us there. So we have to get ready. We have no other choice. Because the world needs us. If we don't stop Aaron, he'll come back even more powerful. He'll bring the Dreadlord back into our world. This might be our last chance to stop the Dreadlord before he has a host body to inhabit. We have to do this. Okay, second bit of comment. Sorry. My tongue, the tip of my tongue is burnt. So, I'm struggling to say words I have to use my tongue for. Because it hurts. Hey, reader, how did you burn your tongue? I decided to take a hot pan that came straight off the stove, and I was trying to bite a piece of egg that was on the side of it. I bit a tiny bit off, perfectly fine, and I tried to bite again, and yeah, I don't know what my tongue was doing so far out. Well, not like I was sticking it out, but it still somehow got burnt just when I was trying to get my second bite in. So, and that was literally like yesterday morning. Is that yeah? This is around this time on Friday though, and as you saw, it's Saturday. My tongue is still fucked up. Anyways, you just your hand out, tighten it into a fist. That's my excuse for why I can't. Why I don't sound like I'm speaking properly. This why I feel like I can't speak properly. My damn tongue. You stretch your hand out, tighten it into a fist. For Nia's sake, for my brothers, and for all of the realms, you have to become the force for good the world needs. And Dora bangs her fist into yours with a crack of knuckles against knuckles. She nods fiercely. You're damn right, Armand. Ain't nobody else gonna do this for me. Ain't nobody else gonna do this for us. Tara and Mal add their fists at the same time, so your hands create a circle. The Dreadlord and the Shadow Court have taken everything from me. I won't let them take it from everyone else too. And no one ever plays me gets away with it. Especially not a prince. Tree flutters up to a perch atop your hands. A shiver running through his body as he looks at the swirling vortex. The Dreadlord ruined the great Elven Empire, I knew. But we don't have to let them destroy our worlds. Now we know what we have to do. Is everyone with me? I always, to the bitter end. I always wanted to kick a prince's ass, and now I get to. My son, so much troubled. Yeah, I never thought he would stoop to this. King Arlen rises and walks towards you, trembling. You really do this. Venture into this terrible realm. Bring me back, my boy. No promises of how many pieces we bring back in. We can rescue our friend, Majesty. That's all we can promise. I can't let you venture into the realm of shadow unprepared. Please, help yourself to my armory. It's the least I can offer. He shows you to the nearby storeroom, full of gleaming weaponry and armor. Your companions begin testing out the weight of various blades. Oh, I like these ones. Perfect for slicing between dreadlord ribs. These axes are even better balanced than mine. A gleaming suit of armor catches your eye. It's on display in one corner. What is this? Yes. The armor of the Dawnbringer. It belonged to the Dawn Knight, my great grandmother's bravest champion. It said he cut down an entire invading shadow force on his own, sparing the city of White Tower from untold suffering. I could think of no better use for it than for you to wear it to battle with the Shadow Court. Wise choice. May I offer you the same protection against darkness that offered the Dawn Knight. Damn, that's sushi I want. Or should I say, hero. A little fierce as hell. You look ready to destroy the Dreadlord himself. You take a few moments testing out your flexibility and reaction time on your armor. Thanks. I'm ready now. How was the bow still strapped to the back of it? You return to the drawing room and approach the portal, still swirling with darkness. So, you're just jumping into the big ominous portal of darkness? That's what we're doing? There's no signs of what's on the other side. I shouldn't fear the unknown. I have to face whatever the Dreadlord puts before us. He has a hand on the hilt of his blade. To venture into the Shadow Realm, to face the core head on, is what I was put on this world to do. And yet, to this last second, I find myself uncertain, afraid. Mal looks like he's going to make a joke, but seeing the tension in Tyrell's expression, he nods thoughtfully instead. You're not the only one. Really. The cocky rogue who always meets danger with a smile is afraid. Yeah, well, that's why I'm always smiling. It's because I'm always a little afraid. We also have a saying, there's no cure for fear like a good crew at your back. And you lie. And Thor steps forward, throwing her arms around both of their shoulders and grinning at you. You're the best damn crew I've ever had. So what do you say? Should we go kick the Dreadlord's ass? Damn right. Take a deep breath, squeeze your eyes shut, and take your first step into the portal. Wait, do you remember to bring snacks? Before anyone can answer, you plummet Drew. You find yourself in a nightmare. Jagged obsidian cliffs curve on the path you find yourself on, while overhead, a lightning-strewn sky churns with shadow. Black, petrified trees like iron jut out the path as strange chittering and cracking noises emanate from whatever lies beyond them. Ow. God, it's so devastated. Has it always been like this? One by one, your companions appear behind you, crouched and ready to strike. Where are they? Where are the shadow monsters? Let me at them. Ow. I don't sense anything nearby. We're lucky. So far. Mal bends down and runs his hand along the blackened ground of the pathway. It's made of scorched glass, like there was a terrible volcanic eruption. How delightful. Because it's more pleasant than worrying about frightening or powerful demons, or worrying about volcanoes. There's nothing we can do about it. Keep your eyes peeled, and let's figure out where Aaron went. Find out where Aaron went with Nia. You study your surroundings. It was difficult to find footprints in the surreal ground beneath you. My tongue. There's gotta be some hint of where they went. You start up the twisting path to study the strange metallic trees nearby, when something catches your eye. Look, I've got something. Caught on one of the twisted leafless branches is a scrap of fabric. It looks like Nia's robe. It must have snagged and torn on the branch. At least we know which way he took her. You follow the rocky trail farther from the portal. It's the same all around. Uneven ground, unyielding cliffs, rolling sky, and then you round a mountain pass. Cool. my kind of lair, but instead of lava, it'd be ice and like water trickling down, like frozen solid, like water. Yeah, trickling down for you see the lava coming down the castle, cause I can't stop you not. An immense fortress loomed at the end of the path. Dark clouds gathered at its spires. Rivulets of lava flowed down his facade into the boiling lake below. I'm no shadow course, but I think we might have found them. Light save us. A palace of the damned. Now I saw a bunch, this lot. Massive foggy shapes move along the ridge. Creatures just beyond your vision. You all hesitate, surveying your terrible destination. What does he think Aaron wants with me anyway? He said the Dreadlord needs a new host, a powerful magic user. Friends? I do believe we have a spectator. You whirl around. In the iron woods behind you, a sinister shape approaches. Almost couldn't see it. What the hell is that? Nothing good. The beast emerges from the trees, jaws jittering, letting out an unearthly rattle. Intruder. I hate everything about that. Weapons. Now. The creature lurches towards you, dozens of feet scraping across volcanic sand. Your satchel starts buzzing frantically, through the loud, mechanical clicks. What the? You open it up and see the brooch you received in the deep elven mansion's brooch. What the hell is that? Explanations could come later. Wield it. Help us, little golem. The beetle flutters up and unfurls, its wings shimmering in the air. Then it zips forward, directly at the creature. Die. The creature opens his maw, flames billowing out, but the beetle shoots through the fire, directly down the creature's throat. The creature staggers back, clicking, confused. Then explodes in a massive burst of chitinous flesh. You stare at the smoldering crater left behind. I was one hell of a brooch. The power of the ancient elves. I was kind of looking forward to fighting that thing. You rush a clunk of the creature out of your... You brush a chunk of the creature out of your eye. Oh. Yay. At this point, why do I even need this? I got like 2 other things. There's like one more chapter after this. What I need to get the brawl one for now? Believe me, you won't. Let's not waste any more time. We need to get into that castle. Agreed. One problem there. And Thor hands you a bronze spyglass. You peer through it toward the castle gate and see. The second one looks cool. It's guarded, naturally. There's a lot of numbers after that slash up there. 15,000? Fuck you. And we got a plan. There's only one more chapter after this. Unless it carries on to like the next book, then. Let's sneak around them. Tell me more. See that little ridge under the gate? I think we can crawl along that without making a noise. We can slip past the guards, then see if there's an entrance on the back. Clever. I like it. The word of fight's not my style. I figure we ought to save our strength for a good old-fashioned prince punching. Together, you all descend the stone ridge, creeping along the side as lava churns hundreds of feet below you. So I regret teaching you stealth. Please, like you've got anything. Carefully, you make it to the castle, passing right under the guards. Check a snippet of the gossip. It all goes right in this, but I heard Xena's dead, killed by some moles in a mountain mount. I don't believe that for a second. It took an army to kill her. Not quite an army. You just small grate at the back of the castle, mouth prized open with a lockpick, revealing a narrow tunnel. It was nothing. Dora unsheathes her axes, and you all jump in. Find yourselves in a narrow corridor filled with traps. Gears churn, lava bubbles and cracks along the floor. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. We had gone very far astray, or on the right trail. Mal laces his fingers together, cracking his knuckles. Now we're in my element. Let's see what we got here. Spikes, pendulums, some kind of spring-loaded floor mechanism. Please, I'm begging you, don't make a show out of it. Listen here, boy. I don't interrupt your big fancy dancing masquerade. You don't interrupt my moment with the traps. Above you, you can hear the rumble of approaching footsteps and a clanking of blades drawing close. If I don't, they will. Fine, let's go. Moving with effortless skill, Miles spins over the traps, leaping over the spikes, weaving around the pendulums. You coming? Take a deep breath. Breathe deep, focusing, channeling all your elven senses. Time seems to slow as you watch the traps closely, and your eyes find the perfect path between obstacles. Got it. With incredible grace, you bound between the spikes, slide under the pendulum, and weave across the pressure plates, laying it right by Miles' side. Good. That was amazing. I'm natural. You stare across the traps at Tora and Tyrell. Be careful, guys. Yeah, is that really my mug of grog? Mine either. Tyrell waves a hand. The air cracks with the pulse magic, and all the traps freeze in place, encased in a layer of ice. Now that's more like it. Hey, why didn't you do that before I went? You just went. I didn't have time. Oh boy, come on. You take all the fun out of life. Tyrell and Tora cross the now deactivated room and join you. I did all that. And you just... Soon, you stepped through an archway into a dungeon. Cells line the walls, but when you peer through the bars, all you see are shadows and piles of broken bones. Well, if everyone's gonna keep me a prisoner, this seems like the place to do it. Everyone, do you think Kay might be in here? You shake your head. I can't think like that. Not now. One mission is same thing, and that's all I can think about. Yes, that. She leaves off your shoulder. His claws click on the stones as he turns this way and that, ears perked and tail swishing wildly. Treat, you're right. I sense something. A presence down there. A presence down here. Something old and familiar. Nia? No, it can't be. And that's it. He gazes up at you, his fur ruffled, an odd desperation in his voice. I can't believe it, but I think there's no nest bird down here. Another one of my kind. I thought, I was so sure I was the last. And yet, I know it's a great deal of you. I know it's asking a great deal of you. But if you would help me now, we could help her. I'll be forever in your debt. There's a chance to regroup your final secret party member, your night treat, or a long-lost friend. If you're serious, Treep, if you really think there's another Nesper here, of course help me find her. I don't know. You're really gonna have to deal with two of them? Tyrell elbows Mal and rolls his eyes. Just kidding. Of course we'll rush you the thing. Sniffing intently, Treep leads you through the dungeon, around one corner after another, before... Stop. Until pulls up a fist, you all pull back. Around the corner of the jail cell, guarded by 2 sentries. Tyrell speaks in a whisper. I'm guessing Nesper is in there. Seems pretty likely to me. Let's play for dealing with the guards. Yes, excellent. A solid plan. You stare at him expectantly. Ah, I see. You meant me. He sighs wearily. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. I'm a little kitty and I need some milk. Around the corner, you hear the guards murmur. What the hell was that? Go check it out. The guard clinks your way around the corner just in time for him to grab him and slam him against the wall, crushing his head against the stone. Alright, what was that? The second guard rushes after him. This time, Mao kicks out his legs and drags his dagger under the lip of his helmet. A plume of black smoke screams out as the guard goes limp. Like I say, kind of like killing these guys. Really satisfying feeling. Right then, very heroic. Doing nothing about you, Treep. But Treep is already fluttering up to the bars of the cell and peering into the darkness. Hello? Is anyone there? You hear something is stirring, and another Nesper flutters into the torchlight. What the fucking name is that? Percificurus Pompadour? We're gonna try it. Actually, Percivius Pompadour? Is that you? What the fuck are these names? Lula, Codin, Duplis, Double Partless. You're alive. You're really alive. Is this a vision? Some cool trick of the court? No, Lula, it's me. It's really me. And you're really you. By the light. How long have you been here? Centuries. Millennia. Maybe. I can't even tell. Treep turns back to you. Well, what are you waiting for? Set her free. Mouse pulls up a ring of keys from the fallen guards and locks the door. Lula flutters out, circling Treep. This is... After all this time... Treep leans forward, gently nuzzling his head against hers. What matters is, you're safe now. You're free. Treep turns to you. Quick, give her any rations we have. Last my jerky if there's any. Okay, now we've seen everything. His mouth tosses Lula some meat. She knows you and your companions for the first time. And who are these? Wait, these are the greatest band of heroes the realm has ever known. Together, we're gonna stop the Shadow Court once and for all. My word, how the times have changed, Treep Pompadour. A wandering hero. When I last saw you, you were but a lowly courier. Hang on. Treep the legendary... Hang on. Treep the great legendary Lesper was a courier? It's an honorable occupation. You kneel down below her and offer your hand. She sniffs at it nervously. Well, Lula, my name's Elrond, and we'll be honored to have you join our quest. I may be a lowly Nesper, but I'll contribute what I can. Where? Oh, on a tree. She's on a tree. The other Nesper. And Treep, and thank you. I was here for so long. I can't oppose seeing a friendly face centuries ago. Not alone anymore, Lula. And neither am I. You two nuzzle together, and you step back with your companions. The world may be a dark place. Our path may be fraught and perilous, but this is a deed we can feel proud of. It's so sweet. And Dora, you crying? No, I just got dungeon dust in my eye. Lula, I don't suppose you've seen a young woman taken here any time recently? I don't know, but I did hear some guys talking about the human prisoner a little while ago. They said they were going to the North Wing. Now let's get going. Lula leads you through the dungeon, weaving a path through the cells and chambers, and there, at the end of the hall, is one cell. A shape moves inside. Is that? Before you can draw closer, a massive shadow looms from around the corner. A hulking figure steps out of the gloom, red eyes flashing. You look cool. Well, what do we have here? Baron Foster's Shadow Court. And that's him. The one who captured me. Who tortured me. Foster draws an enormous spiked mace from his back, wielding like it weighs nothing. I don't know how you got in here. It's been far too long since I had some fresh meat to play with. This is gonna be fun. Takes a dynamite step towards you. By the fires of old, you shall be cleansed. You raise a hand, channeling your fury and fear. And a scorching ball of flame blazes out, flaming into Vostras and engulfing him in fire. He lurches away, snarling. Take that. But your celebration is cut short as the hiss of a cold wind snuffs out your fire. Vostras laughs, barely singed. Oh well, I thought I'd have a slaughter, but it seems I'll have a bit more of a sport instead. Oh, you Shadow Court goblins talk so much. See the briefest glint of Mouse dagger hurling through the air. The Baron whips up his mace with incredible speed. The dagger collides with a ping, he spins away. Oh, I'm not liking this guy. With a grin, Vostras slams his mace down, shattering the stone floor with a shockwave that hurls you off your feet. Damn it! First going slippery to the deck in the middle of a squall. With a deep chuckle, Vostras strides forward, twirling his mace, but Taros leaps to his feet, blocking Vostras' approach. You're gonna kill us, are you? Like you killed Lady Erlin of House Frostcrow, like you killed Victoria of House Sandblossom. Vostras freezes, surprise flittering across his demonic features. How do you know those names? But you already know how remembering the crystal Tyrell took from the Grand Library and the Mount. The crystal I cried back on the Mount. It told me your whole story, Vostras. Or should I call you Timos of House Goldbear? That's all ancient history. That's who I am. That's who I became. Tyrell strides forward, one hand ancient torch blade, but Vostras is too locked into the conversation to notice. It's exactly who you are. Pathetic wretch satyrs who prize on the weak and vulnerable, too craven to face anyone who's posed to dread. A man who murdered his own little sister. Unhinged, Vostras swings his mace, and Tyrell weaves under it, then wipes. And Tyrell weaves under it, then whips out his sword, cleaving deep on the side of Vostras' arm. That actually hurt. 1,000, goddamn. That was 1,000. I was the one who did anything. I was getting started. Can you guys do more shit for me? I would have got XP faster if it was all gonna be 1,000 from shit you guys do, not me. What the hell? The best I've gotten for doing stuff was like 500. 1,000? And I didn't even do or say anything that whole time. Okay. Tyrell dodges another swing of Vostras' mace, which lodges itself in the wall. Sensing an opening, he backed forward, crossing the distance quickly. Everyone, watch out. Vostras flares out with one hand, hurling Tyrell back with a gust of shadow, then swivels around to face you with a snarl, wrenching his mace from the wall. Everybody sneaks up with me. Faster than you would have thought possible. He swings his mace at your head. The blade of soul flashes in your hand. It connects with the Baron's mace in a blinding flash, tearing off one of the spikes and sending it flying into the wall. See? 500. You poked my mace. I'll be breaking you in a second. Vostras raises his other hand, a coil of darkness gathering in his palm. Okay, this is where you need the ball for. Fuck you. try to slide to the side, but the blast of darkness catches you in the shoulder, slamming against the wall. So I needed... God damn it. Literally, I needed the brawl thing to not get damaged. Wow. Okay. Okay, game. Your companions move and weapon... Your companions move in, weapons raised. Voss knows at them. Whip it out, a hand slamming mouth into the bars of the cell, with a pulse of darkness. Playtime is over. The one broad swing of his mace. Voss strikes him toward and tap out to the ground. You dare challenge me. In my realm, I own the darkness. I control it. I am its master. He raises his mace high. Darkness flows around it, thick like fog, blocking out all light until you're lost in the night. You be the master of darkness, but I command the light. You raise your hands, and light blasts out of your palms, bright and blinding, cutting through the shadows. Voss jerks back, snarling as your light rips the cloud of darkness around his mace to shreds. You dare bring that here? You better believe it. Enough. Cell fills out both hands, and a fierce torrent of flames blasts out, hurling Voss straight through the stone wall into the trap chamber. You impudent little bastard. No one talks that with my friend. One of Miles' daggers catches Voss beneath the chin. Another plunges through his raised palm. How dare! Voss pivots toward Mal. Tor hurls a massive stone block across the room. It smashes into Voss' face, knocking him deep into the trap chamber. My fancy mace, but I got a good old-fashioned hunk of rock. I'm going to end you all. Lula flutters up, teeth bared as she hisses down at Voss. No, how does that end you? This is for everything you did to me. Her eyes flash bright with a pulse of magic. Lances of ice streak through the air like missiles, straight at Voss. They stab clean through his armor, clean through him. He gasps as he falls back, right into the pendulum's path. No. His cry is cut off as a massive razor-sharp pendulum blade cleaves him in two, spraying thick black blood. Shadows spill out of him like smoke as his body collapses and lays still. It's done. I still didn't do anything that time. That's right. That's right. That's what you get when you mess with us. Lula, that was amazing. When you hit with the ice. Yeah, wait. Shoot, why didn't you ever do that? He was just a mailboy, remember? I don't... That's not... Voss is dead, and that's all that matters. He's one of the weaker members of the court, but he's dead all the same. That's a victory. Lula bats at his corpse with one final hiss. Good riddance. So, should we go check on that cell? So, should we go check on that cell? Together, you head back in the dungeon, approaching the cell at the hall's end. Approaching the cell at the hall's end. A shape moves inside. You rough tight in your chest. You lean forward against the bars. Nia? But the face that greets you isn't Nia's. Elrond? Cade! Mal rushes forward, picking the lock. The cell flies open. Cade stumbles out, and you catch him in your arms. It can't be. This is a dream. No, Cade. It's really me. I'm really here. Cade slumps against you. You lower his frail body to the ground, resting his head in your lap. You can jump ornament out of his satchel and spread it over Cade's battered face, trying to be gentle as he winces. Please be okay. There are so many injuries, you can hardly tell if you're making a difference until Cade stirs weakly, letting out a sigh. Feels better. He blinked away tears, carefully taking in his many injuries, the sickly pallor to his skin beneath them. the voice in your voice to stay calm. You start doling out instructions to your friends. His leg's broken. We need something, anything. We need something, anything to stabilize it. And somebody get out of water skin. He's dehydrated. Got some wood over here. You can make a brace. You hear a cracking sound from around the corner, and Joy springs back with two wooden table legs. Don't have to deal. We can secure them with this. Terrell strips cloths. Terrell rips strips of cloth off his silken tunic, and he and Tor work to fasten the makeshift splint to Cade's leg. Cade hisses in pain. What happened to you, Cade? What have they done to you? They captured me out in the woods. They captured me out in the wilds, brought me here. First they tortured me for information, but then they tortured me just for fun. Hey kid, have some water. Mal breathes the water skin into Cade's lips, and Cade grabs it and tries to chug it down, but he takes it from his feeble grip. Slowly, your body isn't used to it yet. Cade lets out a weak chuckle, water spilling down his chin, and he takes a sip. Wow, it hasn't even been a minute since you rescued me, and you're already bossing me around. You laugh and brush the tear away. And that's what siblings are for. Cade makes a face at you, an echo of his old self. Awareness returns to his gaze as he looks at the company gathered around, everyone intent on helping him. Psst, everyone, who's the elf and the orc? He notices Lula and Tree for the first time. And the cats? Well, I never. Hush, he spins you a lot. Taylor chuckles, tying off the fabric around Cade's leg. I'm Tyrell of House Duffery. I've heard much about you, Cade from Riverbend. Marvelobi. Bring back, kind of. Yeah, I remember you from the temple. And Dar, missed out on some good seafaring, but everyone said you'd be up for popping on the reef when you're feeling better. I guess. I am Treep, a Nesper of great renown from the ancient days themselves. And I'm Lula, a Nesper of great renown from the ancient days who can do magic. She had to one-up him. There has got to be one hell of a story here. A lot of stories, actually. These are my friends. We've been gathering the orange shards together in hopes of rescuing you. Very slowly, Cade meets your eyes again. You see him scared to hope, daring to hope. This is real. I'm really safe. You are. And I'm never letting you go again. And he's back. The bard has joined the party again. What's a bard? But where's Nia and Scarlet Vash? All the cheers seem to be sucked out of the room, leaving the chill behind. You film me as quickly as you can. And then Nia got captured. Aaron brought her here. Prince Aaron. He's working with the Shao Court. I know. I saw him sulking through the dungeons a few times. I'm just gonna be the one that says it. I want totally kiss him. I'm just gonna be the one that says it. I want totally kissed him. He what? Look, I know this would happen. It's a long story, okay? Oh, I kissed Aaron. Mal, a word, please. Mal. Come with me, right now. Over here, right now. Look, what the fuck did you have to bring it up? It was a moment of weakness, okay? I was happy. I didn't know he was gonna be like this. I didn't know he's gonna turn like this. I was just having a little fun. You know what that's like, right? You know what fun's right? You know what fun is like, right? You have fun yourself too, right? Huh? Yeah. We all make mistakes, but you ain't gotta put out mine. That's my business and my business to tell, not yours. You did not have to do me like that to my own damn brother. Anyways, hey guys, Cade, do you have any idea where Nia might be? I heard Vostras talking about something they were doing in the ritual chamber above us. Something about the Dreadlord. Wait, he's not gonna use Nia as his new host, is he? Now if you have anything to say about it. Cade tries to stand, and Yora helps him to his feet. He tests out his banished leg, then grits his teeth in determination. We have to go. Now, the Jello was able to find a new boast body. If he possesses a powerful magic user, he'll be unstoppable. Then let's get moving. My tongue hurts more and more as I talk. Here. Limping, Cade leads you through the dungeons to a flight of stairs. You make your way up before coming to a pair of massive wooden doors adorned with dark glowing runes. You can hear murmuring from the other side, the clanking of armor, and feel the pulse of terrible magic. That's it then. This is it. This is it then. She's on the other side. Then I'll go to the rest of the Shadow Court. Do we have a plan? Fight until we're all dead. Oh, we are. Okay. You turn to the others. Is everyone alright? More ready to fight than ever. Damn right. You place your hand on the door, ready to open it. This is it. The final bottle. This could be where it all ends. Wait. Tyrell's hand covers yours. His fingers curling loosely between yours. I don't know what's waiting for us in that next room. I don't know if I'll be strong enough to fight it, despite all I've done. But no matter what the stars have planned for us, I just want you to know I'm so thankful they led me to you. Tyrell, before I met you, I was so consumed with my quest for vengeance that I lost sight of anything greater. I forgot who I was and what I was fighting for. I forgot my own value, my own purpose, my own life. All I cared about was avenging Kaya's. He smiled softly, meeting your eyes. You remind me of what it is to feel joy again, to feel hope for the future beyond the edge of my sword. I want to live, everyone. I want to live for you. Everyone's watching, so I'm just gonna hug you. Pull him into a warm embrace, smiling as his arms go around you, his hug steadfast and sure. Thank you, Tyrell. You know how much that means to me. But let's not call our adventure over yet, okay? Of course. We still have a job to do, and I feel stronger having you by my side. It's not very touching, but I do believe we have... Fuck you. It's not very touching, but I believe we have a priestess to save. How cheap. As tasteless as ever, I see. A little sheepish, you turn back to your friends, seeing the resolve in their faces. You nod. This is why I didn't kiss them. For once. It's now or never. You guys ready? More ready than I've ever been. It's been so long since I speak for Cade. I don't know what voice I had for him. It's time. Let's do the Shadow Court exactly what they're owed. Let's do the Shadow Court exactly what they're owed. For Nia. For the realm. For the light. Push the door open, and a strange humming noise walks over you. You burst into a massive chamber. A shadowy figure stands by a stone altar in the chamber's heart, clutching a limp Nia in his arms. Aaron, or whoever you are now. Prince of Shadow? Yeah, might want to workshop that one. Aaron settles Nia down on the altar and turns to you with a fierce snarl, shadows wafting around him. You fools again. You're just in time. Where'd you go? You reach for your weapons as Aaron raises the axe blade overhead, pointing toward the chamber's spiraling ceiling. What? What's happening? This is the Great Awakening. The black tendrils of fog pour down from the ceiling to swirl around the chamber. You hear terrifying screams as the fog gusts past you. It gathers toward the center of the room, thickening as it billows toward the altar, where it floods into Nia's open mouth. No. Stop! What are you doing to her? The shadows pour into Nia's mouth. She gasps, eyes flying open. Nia! She blinks a few times, sitting up slowly and turning to look at you. Then she smiles and starts to rise as figures emerge from the shadows around her. Oh no. Oh, yes. I was gonna say, show us. Like, Sorry, I didn't know it was gonna be a whole animation, but you still kind of saw it. Oh, what, this chapter's over and it wasn't an hour long? The final battle is upon you, but we able to do what it takes to defeat the shadows once and for all, and also rest my damn tongue. Goodbye.